No! Sleep till Brooklyn! No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Brooklyn.
Mine's working.
What? Your mind is working.
No.
Of course it's not.
No, I said mine is working.
Where's the mouse?
I said mic mine.
I need
Mine,
the mouse. Zora, could you be a darling and pick up the mouse from over there and give it to me? It's just under the monitor.
Could you be a
and the remote
dear?
and the remote, please, as well. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Angel. No, sleep till Brooklyn. See, I've just educated. I've just educated you.
Just eradicated.
That's what education does. I've just educated you.
Thank you.
Here you go. You're practicing your punching again. My arm is not a bag.
It should be.
No, sleep, do.
Arm looks fat.
You've got big arms. Your arms are bigger than mine. Seriously?
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Okay. Let's.
Mine are covered in fat.
They are. Look, they actually are bigger than mine.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. I'm small. Mine are small.
They're not
I'm a small
stronger.
person. What?
They're not stronger.
No, of course they're not stronger. Of
They're
course.
just bigger because I've got this layer of fat around my muscles, protecting it from injury.
It's protecting the world, I think. Right. As usual, no topics prepared. We'll see how it goes. You're right. You're dying.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
No sleep till Brooklyn.
Was it called Phenomenal Parenting?
What?
Was that board called Phenomenal Parenting?
No, you just made that up. It's called Peaceful Parenting.
Oh, okay. I didn't make it up. I'm just not wearing glasses, so it's hard for me to.
Oh well, so not wearing glasses allows you to make things up. Okay, that's.
It's like dyslexia thing when people just kind of guess what the word says because they can't read it.
Right, that'll get you far. Counting down.
5, 4.
It's not.
3.
It's already gone.
2. Welcome to the Practical Parenting.
Bum bum bum.
I'm not
Dramatic
ready for
music.
this today.
You're not ready?
No.
That's because you've just eaten a big lunch, and after eating a big lunch, you feel like falling asleep.
You should go for a nap.
Go where for a nap? It's like go for okay. Daily activities: go for a jog, go for a nap, go for a coffee.
Go for a beer.
Coffee. We should have had coffee.
Go for a steak.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
That was a mistake. That was a mistake. We should have had coffee after lunch. You just stood on my foot.
I should have thought of that.
You stood on my foot again. You're getting all aggressive
I'm not heavy.
now. What? You're top heavy?
I'm not heavy, I'm saying.
What?
I'm anything but top heavy. I'm middle heavy.
Middle heavy.
Yeah.
That should be able to make a new word out of that.
I'm middle heavy because I've eaten my
Mevy.
lunch.
Mevy would be middle heavy. No, what? You just wake up!
Hi!
Wake up!
Hi, myself.
Wake up!
Mini me. It's mini me and mini you.
It's the ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's the little ones. Bum, bum, bum. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi over there. Hi over there with your finger.
Up your nose.
Oh, close to it.
Your nightgown still on.
That's your nose. She's picked up so much language recently. She came into the bedroom the other day and said, "Daddy."
You're lazy.
No, that was you.
Yeah.
Okay. No, she came in and said, "Daddy." And I was wondering what was going to come next. And she said, "Will you build with me?" and I could not refuse that. I could not refuse that at all. So if it had been play with me, I might have been able to refuse that a little bit. But not that I wanted to, but I was busy. But will you build with me? I was like, how can I not build? So how can I refuse to build?
We've built towers today and then knocked them over.
Oh, like they did in New York.
Yeah, we built a tower, and she said, "No, knock it over." Bing.
There
And
you
then
go.
we've built them again.
Yeah, what goes up must come down, right?
Obviously.
As they say.
Alright, I'm just gonna be yawning through the podcast today.
Stop it! You can't do that. You can't do that.
How can I stop it? How can you stop a yawn?
I don't know. Enervate. Is that a word?
What?
I don't know.
You want me to enervate myself?
Yes.
I can enervate myself, but you're not gonna like that. Because then I'm enervated.
What is that a word?
I
Is
don't
that a
know.
real
Well, in
word?
French, énervé means to be nervous or mad or both.
Oh,
like
I meant
irritated.
like energize and something else. Enervate. Enervate yourself. Come
It's
on.
like renovate.
Get like
Energize and renovate.
pump some energy into yourself, right? Go over there and do 20 press-ups, and I think you just
I'm pumping.
that's a bit of a test to see if the computer can handle that kind of
Activity.
vigorous physical activity there.
I was being vigorous yesterday. Very vigorous.
Were you
It's very good.
invigorating?
Oh yes, extremely.
With all the other ladies.
Yes.
Ladies.
Oh your gosh,
it's a
you should do
ladies'
that.
class.
It's such a good, such a good energy. The energy kind of connects of all the people together, and it's just that kind of atmosphere where you
People
wanna do
motivate
more.
people to do more. Yeah, some people need that. Some people need the power of the group to get them going, to get them moving.
I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, yeah, I can, it's, first of all, it motivates me to exercise at home because I don't want to be like super weak when I go to the class. Second of all, it motivates me to work hard there. And it's fun. And I'm thoroughly enjoying just being with other women, which are not necessarily looking after kids all the time. Because, I mean, I have friends that I go out with, but whenever we meet with my friends, we can talk like, we 5 words, and then you have to run after a toddler. And then...
As you do.
And you're out for like
Depends.
4 hours, right? And you only get to talk like 6 times, only a few words, because then you just have to run away and chase somebody, right? So it's nice to you just do something else with other people, new people as well, new faces.
New faces.
It's cool.
New faces.
I like that.
New faces can be good. New
Yeah.
faces can be good.
Yeah. It's kind of inspiring.
Yeah.
I recommend that to all the mothers out there. If you can, get out there and look for things that you can do, because I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't a connected class of mothers and children. Children do one thing and mothers the other. If it was just ladies, then there's no way I would be able to do that.
So, by the way, if you can hear background noise, it's the builders who promised not to do anything between
1 and 3.
between 1 and 3, and which is why we
So I
decided
have
to do
to
this.
pop
And
out for a second, but I'll be right
and
back.
they've decided to
Okay.
build at this point in time during the day, at the one time at which they promised not to do. So, you're running away.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You're not running away to talk to the builders, are you? Right. It's very interesting. They're pushing the limit now, because they promised to finish their work 2 weeks ago, and they promised not to disturb during these specific hours. So it is going to be necessary to have a word with the people and find out why they are not able to keep their word. It is very important for you to keep your word. It is very important for you to keep your promises. A person who does not keep their promises is not really a person of value. So The question is, how much value do people create? How much value can people even create? I'm pretty sure that there are some people who provide very little value in terms of input. We all know that there are certain people around about us that feed off our energy much more than they feed into our lives, and we have to be very careful about the kinds of people like that we have around about us. Now, moving on to other things. Here's a bit of a rant coming about internet observations that have come to my attention recently. So, you're back just in time. So, you're back just in time for my rant.
Oh my, no, you couldn't have ranted while I was gone.
Well, I was just about to, and then you ran back.
I can go and make coffee.
Well, no, this is not but this podcast is not about me, right? So,
right. Okay.
Welcome
to News and Revelations.
What
just being mean now. I'm sorry.
Oh, hello, darling. What have you brought? What have you brought to us here? You brought some coins. Excellent. Oh, there's going to be enough there to
buy me a
bus ticket somewhere.
You crazy?
What?
Bus ticket.
That's not even a bus. That is, look, 20, 40, 60, and there's another 10 there. That's an adult bus ticket. Okay. You can go somewhere.
Thanks.
And stay there.
Thanks.
There we go.
I could.
So, I've been doing a bit of thinking about this this comment that regularly gets posted, which is could you please not advertise on our page?
Oh.
Yes. This regularly gets tagged to anything that I post.
Yeah.
And of course, I scan down the page. We're on Facebook here, right? We're talking about the Facebook Middle Earth troll land, and which is the various different parenting groups that exist. And so somebody will introduce a topic, and I'll make a post about a certain element of parenting, and underneath the post will constantly be, could you please not promote your work here?
Yeah.
And then I looked down the page and noticed that everything is promotion of something.
Yeah.
Every article promotes an idea, and every person's post has a link to a blog that promotes one thing or another. And even on the Facebook page on the site, there are different advertisements for different groups and so on.
You have to pay a troll.
Every single.
Thank you.
Oh, look, here's more.
I got a euro.
We got a euro. Wow, you can come back now. You can go away and come back. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
thing is.
Hi, darling. Would you like a drink? Would you like some of our drink?
Yeah.
Mommy will give you a little bit of the juice that she has here, which is nice. There we go.
Thing is, you have to pay a troll, right? You have to pay a person
Troll.
who's seemingly not associated with you.
It's like pay a
right?
troll. Pay
Yeah.
a troll.
Yeah, pay a troll.
Yeah, pay the troll.
And that will join all these groups, right? And that will regularly promote your work from the point of a fan, right? Like, oh, I found this really cool blog, check this out. And nobody has a problem with that because it's not the author of the blog, right? So that's not considered promotion, obviously.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the point. Yeah, you get your you pay someone else to
pay a troll, and you get it. You get everywhere.
And
you do it yourself, and you're doomed.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, if you do it surreptitiously, is that the word? I've just created another word.
Yeah.
Welcome to word creation. If you do it underhand, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Or you create a false person on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I can just create a false profile, and then I can just promote my stuff under the false profile.
Yeah, and then you don't get banned, and it doesn't matter if that person gets banned because they're not
real.
Anyway.
Yeah, I can just create another false profile.
Yeah. So when you're honest about it, you get screwed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's totally crazy. So I can't make any comment about anything because any comment that I make suddenly becomes an advertisement for for me or my work.
You can make a
or
comment,
whatever.
but you can't post a link.
I can't post a link to. Yeah. You can write a short comment, but.
Yeah.
We all know that you cannot have any real constructive debate from writing,
Short comments.
2 lines, right? It just can't be done, and anything longer than that is
Article worthy.
In the modern world, yes, as a lot of news articles seem to have 10 lines with big spaces between them now. So I've noticed that when you post something that the people who run the group don't like or is not in their, I don't know, let's just say they don't like it. Okay, let's say they have an agenda and they don't like it for whatever reason. Maybe it's maybe they don't like the direction, maybe they don't agree with it,
Maybe they're chauvinistic and sexist and homophobic.
Yeah, or
all at the same time.
Yeah, and from both sides, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there. And they just say no advertisements. They don't present an argument. They don't. Their reaction to that, their way to get out of it, is not to say, this is not. We don't agree with this. They just say no advertisements.
Oh, it's not just when people don't agree. They do it automatically. I mean, I've posted my articles in groups and gotten please don't advertise your blog on the wall, and
it's irrelevant.
Yeah, I know.
To the group.
I know, and my articles, right? I mean, they're all pretty benign.
And then other people then go and get other people, real or fake, to post or link to their work, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane, and that's why I very much go for the one strike you're out, which I've talked about before. I go for the one strike you're out. Then nobody takes any risks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody complains because you're out. That's it. You're gone, right?
Yeah.
You're gone. So I think that's.
I'd be gone from a lot of groups now, though.
Well, I think that's good though, because I mean it just speeds up the process.
Saves my time.
Yes, it saves time and speeds up the process of things. Yeah. And I'm definitely down for
on
that.
Wednesday, sweetie.
Oh, swimming lessons.
It's Wednesday. Swimming lessons are Wednesday. It's Friday today, so and it's a national holiday as well, isn't it?
National holiday. Yeah, nobody knows why.
So it's going to be something with the revolution, no?
Something about the revolution.
So something with the
Indonesia, or
so something with the end of
the world,
communists,
as we know it.
Is it? Is it? No, I don't know, honestly.
I know it's in my diary. There's a red ink.
You could Google it if you wanted to.
If I wanted to, can't be bothered because I'll check it in my diary later. But
but people out there won't know.
The famous 17th of November holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be something with the revolution.
Wasn't it the I don't know what no, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. The Slovak king was deposed. Maybe.
Not that revolution.
No, that was about 500 years ago.
We never had a king.
Slovakia never had a king?
We were a part of the Austria-Hungarian
Empire.
Yes.
Yeah, but you did have these political leaders with strange names, though.
Yeah.
Like Mečiar, which means Mech is sword.
Swordman.
Right, swordman.
Yeah, or Kovač, which is the blacksmith.
Or chimney sweep or something like that.
No, that's a blacksmith.
Okay. And slaughter.
Slaughter has like really bad weather.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
I just like the English word, slaughter.
Oh, yeah.
To kill large amounts of people, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So
slaughter is like a really, really bad weather. Which is just,
Bella Bugger?
Yeah.
Bugger. Mr. Bugger.
Yeah, we had the Bugger, who was the leader of the Hungarians. And
half of them look like Frankenstein for some reason. Half of them look like they've been revived from the dead in some kind of weird Halloween horror movie. So, and the other half are just sort of kind of paper-thin, non-existent politicians.
Yeah, we had the
anyway.
clown for the president before this one. Gaspar means a clown.
Mr. Clown.
Yeah.
Mr. Clown.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And now we have
That's very
Kiska.
funny.
I don't know.
Do you
what
remember
Kiska
that video
means.
of the Slovak politician going to South America, some big international conference, and he had a translator,
Yeah.
and she couldn't translate?
Yeah, I've
But she
seen
had
that.
the
She had
biggest
massive
tits,
tits.
the biggest
Yeah, I
tits
know.
I've ever
Hanging
seen.
out of the t-shirt. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was like,
And she couldn't speak any language.
when you're a translator and you see that, you just cringe because, first of all, there is like a clothes ethics that or what do you call it? Etiquette. What do you call
Etiquette.
it? Etiquette, right? That you have to know when you work as a professional translator. One of the things that you shouldn't do is have your boobs hanging out, right? Apparently.
Really?
Yes.
That doesn't help.
No.
Doesn't help with focus.
You're supposed to be less conspicuous, or you should be like in the background to the person that you do translations for. So you should like wear gray or black, and you should like when you're standing next to them, you should maybe stand a little bit behind, or you shouldn't be like, hey, this is me, look at my boobs. Because you're just there for the translating, right?
Apparently,
you're not even
allegedly.
supposed to be there. You're just the voice in their ear. Okay.
She couldn't even get close to him.
She couldn't even get close to him, yeah. And she couldn't be the voice in his ear because she had no bloody idea what anybody was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, it was like. It was like his wife caught him or something, and he would just say quick, "Oh, that's my translator," and then she go into it, and then she just had to go. I don't know, but that poor girl had no idea what she was doing.
A lot of madness, absolutely, a lot of madness. So, what do you think of
And
the
it's interpreter, by the way. It's not translator. Translators do what I do.
Okay, so sorry.
Right.
Sorry, I was.
Interpreters interpret.
I was simplifying for my own benefit.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes, I got an email from somebody yesterday because I sent them an email to say that I'm really busy with other projects and I can't help them with their project. Unfortunately.
Sent you an email saying F you.
No, they sent me an email saying, "Oh, we know your wife's a great teacher."
You don't have a wife.
Yeah, first of all, I don't have a wife. And
Is there anything I don't know about?
And
Do you have a secret wife who's a great teacher?
oh, you haven't seen the videos? Okay, right.
No.
Anyway, apparently everybody else has. Always the last
I'm a
to
great
know.
teacher.
Yeah. And and I wrote an email back saying, actually,
You must have the wrong wife.
You must have the wrong wife. Which of the following wives
Yeah.
are you talking about?
What did you write back to them? What did they want?
Well, it's a long story. They didn't really want anything. Their friend wanted something.
Okay.
And so their friend, and they said, the friend is really, really frightened to talk to you. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. I need conversation lessons,
but I'm frightened to talk to you. Yeah.
I'm like, well, no, let's just not go there, because that's a complete waste of everybody's time. Because the problem is not language then, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
The problem is something else. And you know what this person's job is? English teacher in a school.
What?
Yes.
They're English teacher in a school and they're afraid to talk
Yes. This is
English
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
anything else
Yes.
to you.
Yes.
I mean, I understand that people are frightened of you, okay?
That's because I'm a
Because you look
beast.
frightening.
I'm a beast. Really.
But
Tiger.
well,
Tiger.
if they're going to have conversations, they're probably bound to talk to you at some point in time, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
You would think.
I want to pay this guy to talk to me, but I'm really scared of him.
You would think. Yeah. You know, it's like it's sort of like being allergic to animals and working in a pet shop, right?
So they told you I was a good teacher.
But yeah, obviously, because I don't. Obviously, they've confused you with the other wife, right? Obviously, they've confused the wives.
I might be a good teacher. I've never tried.
You've never tried?
Well, I've tried with the other guy from
What the-
Dubai. What was his name? Ian.
Dubai. Goodbye.
And I really don't know if I was a good teacher or not, but he cancelled his license eventually after a year or so. So
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Nobody knows about that. Anyway.
Yeah.
The point is that what is the point? I don't know what the point is. There's 2 points. The first thing is the person thought you were a teacher and,
hi.
and you're not.
Someone's watching.
Hello.
Ciao.
Oh, it's Alex again.
Hi, Alex.
Oh, what up, G? You missed Alex. Do you know do you know what I'm talking about when I say no sleep till Brooklyn? Do you know this? Because we just had this off-air kind of thing where for some reason.
Well, I had no idea what it means. No sleep till Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I
I don't even. We were having lunch, and weird stuff comes into my head when I eat, and just popped into my head.
Weird stuff goes into your belly when you eat as well, because I'm cooking.
And it's lyrics from songs in the 80s. They just pop into my head, and I have to get them out. If I don't get them out, they just go round and round in my head until I go insane. Yeah,
It's just scary.
So, yeah, so I was sitting at the table and going, no sleep till Brooklyn, and hoping that somebody out there.
Well, like your 3 kids, right? Or you mean like the 2.5-year-old would go, oh yeah, I know what you mean, Dad.
What? Well, like, they might hear it somewhere else because it's culturally relevant, yeah, to some people.
Did you just say culture irrelevant?
No, that would be great if I said that, but I didn't say that. Culturally relevant.
Okay.
Weird background noises here. Okay, culturally relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So, to some people who know about that element of culture,
No sleep till Brooklyn. I can tell you, no sleep till
bedtime.
no sleep till kids are at least 18.
Right. Yeah, and what doesn't end there?
Yeah.
'Cause the end is just the beginning from the other side.
So your ominous voice.
The end is just the beginning. That's my panicky voice.
No, you reminded me of that. Oh my gosh, where
She
was
hit me
he?
again.
Somebody. From
License to ill.
voice.
Thank you.
What?
License to ill. Come on, all of y'all. This is sabotage.
Oh, come on. Tell me you just Googled it, right?
Come on, all. No, he knows. He actually knows what I'm talking about. You see, I told you it was culturally relevant.
I told you you must have someone out there somewhere who will once understand you.
You are my sabotage.
Am I?
Yes. That's.
Thank you. That's nice.
Yeah, it's a Beastie Boys kind of.
Yeah, but
okay,
don't tell me
yeah.
you didn't really mean it though when you said it.
Sabotage. No. Yes.
Was he?
What did you say, Fuzzy? What did you call me? Hey, Fuzzy! Come here.
You are fuzzy.
What? No, let me fix my hair. There we go.
But that's what Jasmine calls you, so I'll leave that to her. No, she calls you Fluffy Head.
Fluffy Head.
Yeah.
I love that name. I wish everybody would call me Fluffy Head. I could change my I'd change my internet handle to Fluffy Head. Yeah.
Good.
And
Good.
people will just wonder if that's weird kind of sexual orientation or something. I don't know. Anyway.
Fluffy Head. I'm gonna call you that. There was something else I wanted to call you, but I forgot what it was.
Spoon.
No.
No.
That's Will.
Don't
Never
know.
mind.
Anyway, never mind. Yes, exactly. Never mind. Moving on.
Give me some parenting stuff, mate.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks to Alex for understanding that I'm not the only Beastie Boy referencing person on the planet. Spoon Man.
My phone's
That's your
ringing.
phone. You haven't turned your phone off.
I haven't turned my phone off. Should I go and address it?
Address.
I'm not going to pick it up.
No.
I'm going to silence it.
Please, you left your phone on. That's so unprofessional. As if we do anything that's professional. Spoonman. Alex says Spoonman. Spoonman was Soundgarden from the Bad Mode. No, not the Bad Motorfinger album. The Super Unknown album. That's it. You see.
It's the landlord.
Landlord. What was the landlord called? Yeah, but yeah, you call him back because it might be culturally relevant. Well, no, wait. When I said call him back now. Right. Yeah, you were like, shall I call him back? I'm like, yes, call him back, and then you put the phone away. I'm like, no, call him back now. Right? Call him back now, and
What if he says come in 10 minutes?
we're busy until. Look, I'm busy personally until 6 today. I've got meetings until 6 today, so this is a live organization on the air. So there we go. The landlord wants to come, and we are renting this flat, you know. Yes, we decided not to buy, but to rent for a while, and to see how things are. Step by step in the right direction. Yeah, he wants to come and check things, and that's cool because landlord who wants to come and check things, he sort of cares, I think, about the place that you're living in. You don't want a landlord who's like, yeah, whatever, you know, it doesn't really matter. You want a landlord who's like, this is like this, and this is like this, and this is organized like this, and you know, I'll come and check on this and that, and I'm like, cool, I like that. I like someone who cares about those elements. It also helps when they're cool people as well, who focus on educating the children in the right ways. So we're doing live organization here. So what's the slumlord? Slumlord.
Done.
I don't know. I don't know the Slumlord reference. If that's a song, probably not a song. Or it might be some kind of weird underground grunge thing. That would be a good name for a grunge band. Slumlord would be a great name for a grunge band. But grunge is not cool anymore. So, sorry, it's all done.
It's all done. He'll be coming maybe around 4 o'clock.
He'll be coming around the mountain. You know that I'm...
Yeah. You're busy.
I'm busy. I have a meeting.
Yeah. Well, online?
Yes.
Not in here?
No.
Okay.
No, not in the...
Okay.
Oh, look, panic attack, thumbs up. There we go. The landlord's coming to check on the stuff.
Yeah. He's coming to check on the thermostat.
The thermostat.
And everything else.
The underfloor heating is weird. I have to say that because I'm walking around the flat and I'll be like, yeah, I did, and I'll be like, warm spot. Somewhere else.
I don't think that's underfloor heating. I think that's just where the pipes go.
Oh, okay, that's not the actual heating.
No, I think that the pipes go like in the walls or something, maybe.
No,
really?
And
then kind of like cross under the floor or something. And that's where you can...
Well, that's probably why we can't see them.
Yeah, but the point is that's why you have warm patches between the doorways.
Oh, you noticed that there are patches between the doorways?
There are warm patches between the doorways.
There's also one under the kitchen table.
Yeah? Yes. I haven't noticed that.
I noticed because my ball is warm.
Excuse me?
The big blue one that I sit on.
Oh! I was really confused there for a while.
The fit ball that I sit on, because I don't sit on a normal chair because I'm not normal.
Okay, I'm getting it now.
The fit ball at the kitchen table, when I go to sit on it, it's warm. It's warm.
Yeah.
Because the.
It couldn't be from the radiator that's just right next to it.
The radiator is not right next to it. The radiator is about 2 meters away from it. Yeah.
It's quite near.
It's not getting the heat from the radiator because I know because the floor is warm and it's getting the heat from the floor.
That's nice.
And I was worried it was going to get too hot and it might melt or something, but it should be okay.
Your butt will melt.
You know, it's you're right there. You just got all aggressive all of a sudden. Right.
No, I'm just doing stupid jokes.
Stupid jokes, stupid jokes.
They're funny because they're true.
Stupid jokes, stupid jokes. I can't even say it.
Stupid dope.
Stupid. Right, okay.
Alabama man.
What are you doing? What are you doing to me?
Stupid. Relax, chill. Let's do something.
You know what annoys me? Yes, we will do the family
Oh,
stuff.
come on.
I'll give you another one, right?
Ugh.
Things that annoy me. When I'm in the sauna, yeah, and I go to the pool, have a swim, jump out, jump in the sauna.
And
yeah.
people start touching your nipples.
Yeah.
That annoys me as well.
What? That's not the sauna.
Okay.
Right, you've walked into the wrong place.
What annoys you? Tell us.
Yeah, it annoys me when people start rubbing themselves in the sauna. Obviously, they get hot and sweaty, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, let the sweat just drip off, yeah?
Yeah.
And people are like, and they're rubbing their arms and they're rubbing their legs. And if they've got like a belly, they're rubbing their belly and they're rubbing and scratching and rubbing it. They're like fucking hamsters.
What's wrong with that? I mean,
it's just weird.
Well,
it's just weird.
Yeah, but why does it annoy you? I mean,
I don't know if it's the actual act or the slurpy sound it makes when people do that.
I know the sound you mean. Yeah.
But there's like wet skin slapping on wet skin. It's just weird.
Right.
Yeah. And then there was an old woman in there the other day, and she was hitting herself.
Like in the face.
Well, she's almost everywhere except the face. I was wishing that she would do that as well. But she was like banging on all the parts of her body.
Maybe it's some kind of acupressure.
Well, I would
thing,
get she's like circulation
like a
thing, right?
massage thing.
It's like a circulation thing, because obviously when you're old, you know, shit stops working. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it?
Obviously it does. That's why people die.
Maybe if they hit themselves, they will live longer. Like this.
That's just weird. Okay, that's just weird. Hi Jazzy, how's it going down there? Have you brought something for us? What is it? Oh, you've just dropped it.
Fell.
You've dropped it. Oh, that's interesting. There's a parenting difference.
Oh.
Well, I said you've dropped it, and you said it fell.
Thank you.
So I had this kind of accusatory kind of thing, and you had this neutral kind of response there. That's interesting.
Well, you know what's interesting? You know the book that I was reading about the optimism, right?
The optimistic book.
Yeah, the
Did it
one
make you
point
feel
was no, but listen. One point was that optimistic people.
Is that a sheep? You're holding a sheep.
Yeah. The optimistic people perceive the bad stuff that happens as a momentary thing that's out of their control, right? Like what I just said, you know, the sheep fell. Okay. Whereas pessimistic people observe it as absolutes and as something that they are that's a part of them, basically. You know. So a pessimistic person would be like, I dropped the sheep, I always do that, right? Okay. Optimistic person would be like, oh, the sheep fell. Look at that, how unlucky, right?
Yeah, but a dumb person might have the not logical reaction response in that kind of situation.
Sorry, I didn't understand a word of that. The dumpers, what?
The dumb person.
Oh, the dumb person.
A dumb person, right? Okay, so okay, explain those 2 points again, and I'll explain. I want to use your language.
Okay, the 2 points. Okay, optimistic person would go, oh look, the sheep fell.
Mm-hmm.
That's unlucky, right? Mm-hmm. And the pessimistic person would be, oh, I dropped the sheep again. I always drop things.
Yeah, but I mean, somebody could perceive something as unlucky when it's just the natural result of them being stupid.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah. I mean, being optimistic.
So you could be confusing. Conflating.
No.
Conflating,
No.
Confusing.
I know what you want to say. Optimistic with dumb.
Yes.
What I want to say is, being optimistic or pessimistic doesn't mean you have to, optimistic is not the same as intelligent, and pessimistic is not the same as stupid. You can have intelligent and stupid people who are optimists, and you can have intelligent and stupid people who are pessimists.
You cannot have intelligent people who are stupid because those definitions are in opposite.
I didn't say you have intelligent people who are stupid.
I thought you did.
You just mixed it up. No, I said that both types of people, intelligent and stupid, can be optimistic, and both types of people can be pessimistic as well. Just because you're an optimist doesn't mean that you're intelligent or stupid. It's
that the Dunning-Kruger effect?
I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, that's when intelligent people know that they don't know, and stupid people don't know that they don't know. Stupid people think they know because they're not thinking correctly.
Maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, another point was that with the opposite situations, with good situations, the most optimistic people feel like those good situations are things that are absolutes about themselves, and pessimistic people feel the opposite about good situations, that it was just good luck, right? So the same principle, only swapped. And the book said itself that obviously, if you're like the ultra super mega optimist, you should get some reality check and realize, and make sure that you know how to take responsibility for your own mistakes and so on. But yeah, that was the general principle in the optimistic outlook on the world. It was quite interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing with this sheep, but I'm pretty sure it's not comfortable.
For the sheep.
For the sheep.
Yeah, put it down.
It's quite stress relieving.
Are you stressed?
Generally, yes.
Why?
Like all the time.
Fair enough.
Should I tell you why now? Should I tell everybody why I'm stressed all the time?
It might be life.
Yeah.
There you go. Right.
Parental responsibilities, financial strains, health problems, everything all at the same time. Yeah. Just like the same shit everybody else has to deal with.
Welcome to the real world.
Welcome to adulthood.
Yes. Don't worry. Life's short. Don't you just bang the mic.
So what? Nobody listens to us anyway.
Don't. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Do you know 600 people watched the draw your game video?
Yeah.
600 people watched it.
Wow, that was a great game. Maybe I should do a podcast about great games and apps you can do with kids.
What do you think I'm doing already with amazing web tools?
But it's not kid orientated.
Well, it's teacher orientated and parent orientated. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So it's something that the parents use with their kids, right? Isn't that right, Mr. Sheep? Right. Put that. No, I'm playing with it. Put it away. Oh look, the sister.
We've got a concert going on.
Sisters are doing it for themselves.
It's the Hing sisters.
Is that White Christmas reference?
Yes.
Sisters, there were never quite such
devoted sisters.
Devoted jazz improvisers.
They had that ugly brother, no?
What?
They had that ugly brother, no? He was serving with the.
I can't remember that part.
It was Bing and.
And the other person, nobody knows who the other person is because no one remembers who the other person.
Oh no! It was the guy from.
What?
Wasn't it the same guy from Dancing in the Rain, Singing in the Rain?
No, I don't think so. No, okay. I don't think so. No, people always forget who played the
other guy.
The other guy, yeah. It's the other guy. Yeah, it's like Singing in the Rain is Gene Kelly and the other guy.
Well, I told you it's the same guy.
White Christmas is Bing Crosby and the other guy.
I don't know what his name is, but I've seen him in more movies. I've seen him in something else as well. I can't remember.
Probably in some
the cover girl or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Probably not the cover girl.
It was good. He's good. He's a good actor.
He is.
Good actor.
He's funny. He's that erratic kind of funny character, isn't he?
Yeah. The sidekick could always do things with their face, right? They're always able to make these weird faces. And
Bing Crosby was this cool, chilled guy.
Hey.
And
right.
And he was the face guy.
Kind of House of Doom music going on in the background.
This is the House of Doom.
Welcome to my castle. Come here. I want to move on, but I'm just gonna enjoy the music for a minute. And
it's really nice.
Yeah, if you imagine yourself in a late night club, 2 o'clock in the morning, smoke in the air.
I love the way Jazzy plays.
Joint in your hand.
Sora does the background, and Jazzy does the
album will be available soon. Not on iTunes, because I don't like Apple. There we go.
Well done, girls.
Respect it.
I loved it.
I respect it.
I loved it.
Don't use it.
It's really good.
There we go. It's a thing. You have to have a choice. Right.
So what are we going to talk about today?
That's like, oh my god, I don't even want to look.
Don't.
Yeah. Sorry. No, what do you... No!
I like that.
What? 5 hobbies that can make you smarter?
Yeah.
I wanted to brainstorm core values.
Okay, darling, we can brainstorm core values and we can look at the 5 hobbies when we're finished.
I can do the 5 hobbies now. It'll take 30 seconds.
Okay.
I can go like, 5 hobbies that make you smarter, right? You ready? Parenting. You want parenting advice? You want it short and sweet? You want it succinct, straight to the point? 5 hobbies that'll make you smarter. Exercise. Play a musical instrument. Play a video game. Learn a language. And read. Dude, it done. There you go. You can...
do that.
Take the check to the bank. Done. Right, there we go. Next. Ow. Core values. Right. This is
my core is getting better.
Is it?
Stronger.
Bigger.
Yeah, that as well, but...
It can't get any bigger.
It's getting stronger. I can feel it stronger. Do you know what it feels like when you've got stronger core? It feels great. You can do things like that.
You're asking me
like you can...
if I know what a strong core is like.
No, I mean stronger when it's getting stronger, but your core probably never has been weak in the first place.
Wait, let me listen. Grrr. Yeah?
The point is that mine was extremely, extremely weak, and now it's getting normal, and it's really nice. It feels good. You can do things.
Of course it is, because you couldn't do anything before, because your body was just like a heavy sack.
It wasn't that heavy.
Point taken.
It was like a sack.
Yes, exactly. So, there you go. Anyway. While all this stuff is going on in the background, and that's a weird Scooby-Doo film over there. Right. Cross-dressing and...
Cross-dressing, yeah.
With a devil, right?
There's always cross-dressing in Scooby-Doo. Haven't you noticed? Shaggy's always the lady.
I haven't noticed that.
Well, not in every single one, but quite often Shaggy's the lady when they're doing disguises. Because he's a funny lady.
Yeah. You know, they would like, if it was a woman, and she had the same name, there would people that it would be banned, right? It would be completely banned. Okay.
Of course.
Right, there we go.
Yeah.
I thought she was about to play Jingle Bells, though.
Maybe she was.
In her own.
Didn't get very far.
In her own special way.
So, what are the core values? Brainstorm your core values.
Well, this is when we talk about core values. When we talk about what's not about what you do, but what's under what you do. Not about what you think, bit why you think what you think. These are the these are the Jazzy in the background. Alex is back. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for communicating with us online. We really appreciate that.
We're brainstorming core values.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that Slumlord was not a music group. Anyway, we're the kids. It's improvised music in the background time. Yeah. With
and singing.
Jazzy.
Heavy metal singing.
Yeah, it's. If you've ever heard the German group Halloween, Jazzy kind of has a voice like
him,
like one of them, right? Anyway, jazzy metal, right?
Jazzy metal.
Jazzy metal. So
it does sound a bit jazzy. Actually.
Brainstorm your core values. Yeah. So questions that we need to answer in order to understand why we do what we do as people and parents. Yeah. So. I thought we'd go through a few together because we haven't been through this. Yeah, it's a relationship thing, right? Parental thing. Yeah, you're right.
I'm a bit worried now.
You're a bit worried?
Yeah.
Why are you worried?
No, because we always disagree on everything.
That's healthy. Disagreement is... If we agreed on everything, we'd be lying, right?
That's true.
Right, there we go. So, that was an episode of Good Witch.
Yeah, that was a Good Witch thing, yeah.
There was a Good Witch. Yes, we are watchers of Good Witch, the series.
It's a family thing.
It's a family thing.
It's our family tradition.
We can all sit down and watch it. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there were the couple and they were together, and it was so great that they both liked the same things. And it turned out that they didn't actually like the same things. They just were scared to tell the truth.
It was an interesting point. It was a bit far-fetched, but
the whole thing is far-fetched.
Yeah. But the point was okay, because a lot of relationships starts by one person pretending to be something that they're not. If you think.
Excuse me.
A lot of relationships start with one of.
What does that mean? I mean, if you're pretending to be someone you're not, you're bullshitting, right?
Yes, but you have a lot of times, if a girl is into a boy, and I'm talking about a girl because obviously that would be my experience, right? With girls as my friends. Sometimes, a girl is into a boy and they want to impress the boy, so they will pretend a little bit here and there, to fit his expectations.
Whoa. What does this mean, pretend a little bit here and there? What does that even mean?
Say the boy likes heavy metal music, right? And the girl wants to spend time with them, so they'll go like, oh yeah, sure, I love that too, let's go to a concert, and they'll suffer quietly.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I know that's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that sometimes couples start out like that. And
I've got to get a sheep. And
when they go past when they get past the beginnings, they realize that maybe that was not such a good idea.
You don't want the sheep. I got the sheep.
Of course it's not good, but I'm saying that the point made in Good Witch was pertinent and a good one.
Yeah, but how is a guy supposed to get anywhere with a girl if she's bullshitting at the start? I mean, that's crazy. In the beginning, she's what you want her to be.
Yeah, basically. But if she's
that's
into
a good point,
you,
Alex.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you very much. Good man. She's what you want her to be. So she's pretending to be what she thinks you want her to be.
Well, obviously it depends on the dynamic of the individual relationships, but some relationships start out like that. Yeah, if a girl wants to impress a boy, she will pretend to be whatever he wants her to be, or whatever she thinks he wants her to be.
Oh my God, that's so
short-sighted.
Potentially disastrous.
Yes, potentially disastrous and extremely short-sighted because she thinks, oh, he's gonna go out with me, but she doesn't think, oh my God, am I supposed to be doing this for 20 years from now on? She's obviously not thinking into the future. She's obviously not thinking at all, right? So, and I'm saying girl and boy, but obviously that the roles can be reversed.
Well, why can't she just be on? Why can't she just say, you go to the concert and I'll meet you a different night. I'll meet you because it's not my.
Because she's worried. Because she's worried that he won't be with her if she doesn't do the same things that he enjoys.
But can't she just can't.
She's
Well,
infatuated,
how
right?
can you build trust if
Well, you
you're living
can't.
in that
You
state?
can't.
How
That's
can
my
you-
point. You can't. That's exactly my point.
Oh, but that's. I mean, we covered we went deep in the last podcast and ka-ching! We
Yeah.
went deep in the last podcast and covered a lot of
Things.
things about people not being honest. But Jesse, could you? Thank you very much for bringing us the money. Could you not now throw it? Could
From
you
them
now
all over the living
not
room.
throw it all over the living room? See, I've done it again. I've stated what I don't want her to do, and that contains the information of the thing that she'll do. So I'm not very good at that. I have to work on
Jesse,
that.
would you like to take those coins and put them on the sofa?
That's what I should have said. That's what I should have said.
No? What would you like to do with
Would
them?
you like to
Build a
take-
tower?
Would you like to take the sheep and go and feed him something? He
You'd like
must
to
be
make a tower?
hungry.
I'll get them off of here. And you can take them somewhere where you can build a tower, yeah?
Ah, towers. It's
And maybe Zora can
obviously
help
a
you with it.
tower
Here.
building day today.
Just
So,
put your hands like that.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
can do it that way as well.
Okay.
Go.
Good job. Mummy's taking care of it. So, I
Positive
mean, how do you...
and peaceful.
How do you... I mean, at some point, you're going to have to turn around and say, by the way, those things that I told you, I lied. And how's that going to go? How's that going to work out?
Well, but that's how a lot of people live, right? Or get divorced, you know, because suddenly, you know, you're together a longer time, you get married, you have kids, and then suddenly your wife starts nagging you for the things that you've always been doing, and you have no idea why, right? And then you realize that maybe she doesn't like those things at all, you know.
But why did she marry you if she didn't like what you do?
Because I don't know. Some people just think that they can change. Some women just think, oh, look at this guy. He's such a great guy. He does all these wrong things, but I am such a great woman. I'm sure that he's only waiting for me to save him from these horrible habits and make him a proper man. So I am going to have a relationship with this guy, and I'm going to completely change him so that he's a better man like he can be, because he's got so much potential.
Yeah, that's a bit like saying that Trabant could be a Ferrari. If it
And
had
then
the
you
right
go like
parts.
15 years later, why did you go to the bar again? I told you a million times I don't want you to go to the bar with your friends, and you came home late again. And the guy's like, well, why did you choose me in the first place, right? I'm just doing what I've always been doing.
And it takes them 15 years to get to that point.
And then she's like, well, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to divorce you.
And they get divorced.
Yeah. Yeah, well, so yeah, some obviously some relationships sometimes just start off wrong, and then if it starts off wrong, it's a hard work for them to get somewhere positive.
Oh, look at this.
And if
Look,
people are not willing to put the hard work into it, then they're not.
I'll
gonna
tell you
get
what I
it.
understand. What I understand is people presenting the best side of themselves.
I've hit you again. Sorry.
Just once. You spent the last minute banging on my chest like an orangutan.
I'm just doing it for your own good. That's another manipulatory statement.
You'll thank me for it in the future.
Yeah. Thank me later when your left boob grows.
What? We've been putting weird stuff in the food again. Right.
I have today, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. The cabbage was spicy.
The cabbage is
First
really
It's the
spicy.
first time I've ever had spicy cabbage before.
It was really nice, though, wasn't it?
Ever, actually.
It was cabbage with leek and carrots, with chili and with honey.
Oh, honey! That's what
Yeah.
gave it that taste. That was nice.
Yeah, it was, wasn't
Nice.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
and,
burnt as well a little bit, so that was even nicer.
Oh yeah, yeah. But nothing quite like burnt honey.
Should try that out.
Okay, right. Oh, let me just fix my hair again. Just fixing my hair today. Okay.
Put a little bit of gel there. Put a little bit of product. They call it product.
What?
Product.
Gel is called product.
Well, because you never know whether people are wearing gel or wax or whatever else they're wearing in their hair, so you just generally call it product. It's got too much product in his hair.
I went to the toilet and I produced some product. I mean, you could use it in that sense. Oh no, now I've done it.
No, you've done
I've become you.
There you go. That's what happens in relationships as well sometimes.
I've mentioned poo in the conversation. I can't get through.
You have now.
I've done it twice. No, I've done it twice. Oh dear. I'm such
Maybe one day we're going to go through the whole podcast without mentioning poo.
It's impossible. after Jessie pooed on the bed in the middle of the podcast.
She did. She did. That was quite hardcore. Yeah. That was everywhere.
Just when you think it's safe to go somewhere. Right. Just when you think it's safe to go to bed. Oh dear. What did Alex write? Alex wrote, we were talking about the relationship issue. Or you learn to love what your lover loves. That's a mouthful.
A good point. That's a good point. Like, but
is that a good point?
Yeah, that's a good point. Because look, you have always been a physical person, right? You've always done exercising, and even though you've stopped for a while and you grew a little
pouch. Tub. Pouch.
You go back to it, but you've always been a physical person. I've seen the old pictures of you with all the muscles and everything. And I have always been the couch potato, right? I've always enjoyed sitting down and eating ice cream and, reading books and just I liked spending time with my friends. And I did go for walks in forests, but it's all just, easy. And
it's all coming out now.
Yeah. And I have learned to like physical activity because I was inspired by you.
Right.
So
Alex is right. What you're saying
Alex is right. Yeah,
Alex
you can learn to like things that the other person likes, if it's something that you can learn to like.
If it's something that's good for you.
Yeah, I mentioned there are things that you can't learn to like if you just really don't like me and chess, right?
Well, the thing is, see, it's not that I don't like sitting down reading a book and eating ice cream. It's that I know that most ice cream is not ice cream anyway. So some kind of Octonauts alert, something is going on in the bedroom. Chaos in the background. So Alex, if you're still out there, is it true that you have 8 kids? Compromise. Wow, compromise. Alex has written compromise. Compromise, a balance of things. Compromise is a curious issue. I'm on the verge of saying dangerous issue, but I'm going to say curious issue. I'm going to call compromise a curious issue. 8. Yes, 8. Oh my God. I'm going to talk about compromise, and I'm going to ask you about your kids, Alex. So, compromise is something that people misunderstand because there are different levels of compromise that are important to understand. Like you go to a cafe or a bar with friends and you want to decide to have the I don't know, this latte or that latte or this. Are you all right?
I got headbutted in the nose.
What? Nobody can hear you because you're not wearing a mic. Put the mic on. Put the mic on and tell us what happened.
I just got headbutted in the nose.
Your nose is all red.
Shit.
You got headbutted in the nose?
Yeah.
I hope you punched them in the face.
No.
Okay.
It was a kid.
It was,
I got headbutted in the nose by the kid. Oh, by Zora.
Zora?
Yeah.
She headbutted you?
She didn't mean to.
Of course.
I was in the wrong position.
Bang.
Well, she did, but it wasn't on purpose.
And I didn't mean the punch in the face. It was just like a bad joke before Amy takes it the wrong way.
It was really bad. They're doing it again.
I just mean defend yourself. You got hit in the face.
Yeah.
Imagine if you've got 8 kids, you get hit in the face all the time. Imagine it's just like it's probably like living in a war zone.
If you have
right?
8
If
kids,
you've
you
got 8
probably
kids.
know better not
You're
to
just
get
like
too close.
you'd be like walking through the flat, and you'd be like, you need like constant radar, and
Okay.
you think everything is okay, and you'd be standing on Lego, and getting airsoft in the back of
You
the head.
eat dinner while you've got 2 Jedis battling with swords on the top of the table and stuff. Right?
Yeah, you can imagine it's like one of those medieval banquets.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be like there'd be like food fights and or maybe
Definitely
there
be like that here.
UFC camp. Okay, UFC camp. Wow.
What's that?
The Ultimate Fighting, I think, championship thing.
Okay.
Yeah, where it's where you do Thai boxing stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's people who do that, but with wrestling,
Ooh.
because it's not enough to Thai box. You need to cuddle as well. So
You
it's
need
like
to cuddle and throw them on the floor.
So I guess if this it was 8 kids, I just
Chop. Come on. Okay. Bye.
8 kids. 8. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to You don't need to organize a party.
You've got a party constantly.
Yeah, I mean, how do they? Oh dear. It's a shame we can't bring him into the conversation. And we have to interview him.
Yeah.
We have to interview him.
That's a good idea.
That's it, Alex. We have to interview. I'll send you a message through Facebook, and we'll set up a time. We are the party.
That's it. Yeah. Let's invite Alex. Alex comes with 9 more people.
Yeah, but it'd be 10. It'd be Alex, the partner, and 8 kids.
Alex and 9 more.
Oh, Alex, and 9 more people. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, but he wouldn't go because he doesn't want to, because he's already at the party. Because it's where it's at, right?
It'd be easier to invite the other people into his house, right?
Yeah, if there's any space,
Mm.
right? You'd have to live in a castle or something with 8 kids, right? Or the theme park or something, right?
Theme parks are good.
Yes. You're right with your leg there.
I'm fine.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Just stretching. I've got a pretty.
Okay, yeah. Alex says just write it on my page. Sure. I'll get in touch and we can do a little test conversation, as we're doing test conversations over the next 2 weeks with people who people with hello.
Excuse me?
Hello. Yeah, I got it all wrong. We are
unusual.
doing test interviews with people who have experiences of education and parenting, so that we can share our. The camera's over here.
I know I'm there.
Yeah, but you're not really.
I am.
Could you not?
Okay.
Okay. There was a deadly pause there for a few seconds.
Okay, you're so boring.
Oh, it's not that. It's that you just end up drifting out of the picture, and I spend time trying to make it look nice, and then you just wander off.
Sorry, I just thought I was giving it a bit of a.
No.
No. Okay.
No. Right. Alex says, "One lonely beastie I be does not apply to me. Never lonely." Oh, it's a rap.
Is it?
It's a rap. He's rapping. He's rapping in the chat. He's chat rapping.
Chapping.
He's chapping in the rap.
That's cool.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Yes, absolutely. I could rap that. One lonely beastie I be does not apply to me. Never lonely.
No,
Jamaican.
no, you couldn't.
No, it doesn't work. No.
I'm just gonna have nightmares now.
Jamaican rum possibly. No. Oh.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
So what about your brainstorm?
What do you? What? Oh, this! That's what we're supposed to be talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we're gonna finish, and you'll be like, hey, give me the topics that we talked about today. And I'll be like, we
Well-
haven't talked about anything.
Oh, and then people say, yes, but I listened to you for 10 minutes, but you didn't talk about anything.
Yeah, and it's true.
Well, you see, that's I don't think that's totally true. I think that when people have a problem with that, I think it's that they're looking for something specific that they want, and they're not getting it in that period of time. It's not that we're not giving things; it's that they come looking for the wrong thing. Now we're a slow burn, right? We're don't pull the cable. my head will come off, right? Well, we're a slow burn, right? You know, we're the pot of goulash cooking through the day, right? We're not the we're not the
You're not
flame
the stir fry.
we're not the flamethrower, burn the house down kind of thing, right? We provide a lot of relevant parenting information. We provide a lot of insights. We provide a lot of personal experience, and you learn. You know what's memorable? Information is not memorable. Information is not memorable. Stories are memorable.
Your face is memorable.
As in memorable, like I hope that I never see that again, or I've seen that somewhere before in some horror movie.
Seeing people behind the information is memorable.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. So when people say, "Oh, I listened to you for 10 minutes and you didn't talk," it's no. We every minute, I think we drop little nuggets of key information for people.
Okay.
Like drops coins all over the floor,
Yeah.
right? I think we drop these nuggets of key information, and I think that it goes over people's heads or under their tables, or I don't know, wherever. But people just don't pick it up because they're not focused, because they want information sledgehammered into their head with 9-inch nails.
Yep.
Yeah. And we're not about that when we do the practical parenting. And when we do the amazing parenting, we try to boil it down. But even then, saying everything we want to say about one point takes like eight minutes on average, right?
Yeah, and that's just one point. But
That's just
one point.
That's just one point.
If you want to go any deeper.
And then we end up not saying stuff in the 8 minutes because it would end up being like 20 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like when I did my web tools presentation on Facebook tricks and tips. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'll just do a couple of little ones. And I looked at the timer, it was like 25 minutes. I was like, oh my God.
No,
that's crazy. It's supposed to be 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's insane. So, this idea that when people say, oh no, you didn't actually talk about it. And we talk about stuff all the time that people don't pick up because they're not ready or aware
because
of
they don't
those
want to look
elements.
for it. This doesn't get any bigger.
You can't pinch that. Because you can't pinch Pinterest. Yeah.
That's just lame.
No, that's Pinterest. Pinterest is cool. It's a cool way to curate information.
Yeah, but I can't read it.
Anyway, we'll get onto that maybe. Alex's point. Yes, we will. We'll get in touch with Alex because Alex is. You cannot have 8 kids and not have a billion experiences to talk about.
With parenting, yeah, absolutely.
With parenting, yeah, and that constantly every day. Having 8 kids is people who have 8 kids should be doing a podcast, so they don't have time to it because they've got 8 kids, right? But the point is to get things live as they're happening. When you've got 8 kids around, just as things are happening, do a little Facebook live stream or something so that you can share that with other people so that they can learn about the positive values of being a parent around a large group of kids and all the great things that can happen, because half of society is, especially women, are scared shitless into being single, not being a mother, and discovering too late that they've made the wrong choices and you can't go back down the road. And it's sad because these because you become James Bond all of a sudden.
Become Will.
Doom 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 doom. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo. That's the noise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Choo-choo. All guns go. Choo-choo, 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 choo-choo.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, okay.
I'm trying to hold my
like
balance. Check that out. I've been holding my balance for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Inner peace.
This is the first podcast that you haven't fallen over during.
Inner peace.
Kung Fu Panda. They watched that. Right. You know what worries me?
Nope.
Silence from the kids' room. That worries me.
They're not silent.
They're not.
No, I can hear them. Told you.
I like the way that Zora just repeats mum like for 40 seconds.
Mom, mom, and then she gives up and she just goes, mom, 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 mom.
They know how to get your attention.
They sure do.
They do, don't they?
Well, that's their job.
Absolutely. They do it much better than we do. Anyway, things we can learn from our kids, right?
I'm going to try with you. G, 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 G. No, it's not going to work because you always wear headphones.
Yeah, I tune myself out because...
I just have to go and do this.
Yeah, well, that's it now. I've just told everyone that if I'm in work mode and you want to talk to me, you have to press the magic button, and then I will take the headphones off and I will focus on you. But otherwise, I'm in work mode. So there are things that I have to do. Oh, my youngest son thinks you guys are on FaceTime. He says hi. Oh, he thinks we're. Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna have to go and see what Zora needs.
Wait a minute, and we'll do.
Wrap it up.
We'll wrap.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I know. We
haven't done anything.
But we're getting there. We'll do it in the next one. We've got time, right?
This is
Don't
like
worry
hour
about
and a
it.
half what do you call it? Foreplay.
Pre-foreplay.
Pre-play.
It's called a preamble.
It's like an hour and a half preamble to something that's going to happen after tomorrow.
Foreplay. Oh dear. Right. Thanks for FaceTime. His name's Clyde.
Oh, hi, Clyde.
What's yours?
My name is Yanka.
This is Yanka.
And this is G.
Yeah. G stands for great. No.
G stands for Graham.
Yes, but I don't use that name. In fact, it's specifically reserved for my mother, who uses it in a slightly negative tone when she speaks. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Never.
When she's being positive, she says, "My darling son."
Oh, that's before she comes in with a big criticism or wants me to do something, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Or that, or if she absolutely hates something that I've done, she'll begin with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And then say, but I still love you anyway, unconditionally. It's like, oh God, okay. Right, so if I was in prison, like as a mass murderer, she would still love me. So that gets on my nerve. That unconditional. We'll talk about unconditional love at some point in the future as well. Again, we talked about it before.
Is that something that we disagree on? Again.
We do. I'm all about borders and limits and a frame for everything.
I'm all about borders and limits and unconditional love. It's not opposite. Those are not opposites.
We're going to have a great discussion about this one.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, all my triggers are going to be triggered like little fireworks going off.
That's going to be fun.
Yes. Hold on to your hats. He's 3. Oh, wow.
It's older than Jasmine. Jasmine is going to be 3 in February.
Yes.
Right.
Although she thinks she's 3 already, I think.
She's so big. God, they grow so fast, don't they?
She's so big. She's so clever.
Yeah. They've got those at this age, around 3 o'clock, around 3 years old. They get those developmental leaps, like like they're a baby, and then suddenly they go bloomp,
Yeah.
and suddenly they're a kid.
Yeah,
They're not a baby
between
anymore.
breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, seriously. Jasmine's always done that though. Do you remember how she learned how to walk? That was a jump as well. She couldn't walk completely, like nothing, like not a step. And then suddenly, when she learned to walk, that it would be like within half an hour she was walking all over the place. And she does the same with.
Speak of angels, and they may appear.
And she does. Oh, that's a step for her.
Yes, can you
Yeah.
make sure she puts the step down in
Yeah.
the right way? She turned a box into a step, which
Yeah.
is
She loves it.
quite an ingenious way of getting involved and getting
Yeah.
closer to the action and
Hi.
seeing what's on the higher table.
Do you want me to pick you
Hi
up?
there.
Do you want
He
to say hi
likes
to
to say
Clyde?
actually and definitely. That's great.
Is Clyde still
Those
there?
are great words. Actually and
Jasmine
definitely
came
are great words. for
Jasmine
public
came to say
speaking.
hi. Jazzy, say hi to Clyde.
Yeah, say hi to Clyde. You can't see him, but he's there. So wave. Can you wave? There we go.
There you go.
Oh,
She's still in her nightgown, by the way, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
because that's what homeschooling is like.
Yeah.
Yes. Have you been having fun? That's a microphone, darling. We're doing. It's all
You
soft,
can
but we
speak
don't.
into it. You can say something into it. You can sing A, B, C, D.
Yeah. Can you sing that for us?
No. Not
Yes.
today.
Yeah. Oh,
She's already played the piano. She can't sing at the same time.
How's it going, Zora? You brushed her hair.
Did you?
Oh.
Oh, that's why she looks so nice.
Wow. Wow, he's smelling really big. Oh. Super cool.
It's too big for me.
It's
Do
too
you
big.
think the nightgown's too big for you?
I think it's just. I think you'll grow into it very
Okay.
quickly. Yeah.
My gowns have to be big. That's the way they are.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, nightgowns are big, so that you don't get cold in them.
He said she's pretty. What's her name?
Oh, she's Jasmine. But we call her Jazz.
With the
And she
finger
likes
up
to
her
pick
nose.
her nose. Jazz, don't pick your nose. Wave. Smile and wave.
Mm.
Oh, shy. Yeah? Do you want to go and
Jazzy, as in
do you want to go and have your hair brushed now, sweetie? Oh,
Do.
Okay.
So,
you want to stand on your box? All right.
there we go. Dude it done. Right.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up.
We're going to wrap it up. Thanks, Alex, for joining in the conversation today. We really appreciate that. I'll be in touch about getting together with you. And
Thanks, Clyde, for watching as well.
yes, yeah, absolutely. Clyde. Isn't that a place in Scotland, isn't it?
I think it is.
Clyde, the river. It's a river in Scotland. There we go.
Yeah.
There's
I was
a ri-
Bonnie's partner as well.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a generally positive reference. Okay. Trying to think of positive things. Because Clyde is the monkey in the Clint Eastwood film.
Is it?
Yeah. Whereas Clyde is the chimpanzee that Clint Eastwood. He plays a bare knuckle fighter, right?
Oh,
And his
Oh, no,
best
I've never
best friend
seen
is a
that.
chimpanzee called Clyde. And
that's not very
that's
positive
not very positive either, is it?
either.
Scottish River.
Scottish River.
Scottish
yeah.
River. There you go. Go with the flow. Moves, jam the mic up, rock the disco. Yeah, see, nobody gets the references but me. We got to do it again. You guys are
Yeah.
great. No,
You are
you're
great.
Right turn, Clyde. That's it. That's it. He's in. So Clint Eastwood. So got to finish with it. Clint Eastwood's in the car with the chimpanzee.
Yeah.
And somebody pulls up next to the car and really pisses Clint Eastwood off. So Clint Eastwood turns to the chimpanzee and goes, "Right turn, Clyde," and his indicators don't work. So you got to put the arm out the window. So the chimpanzee just goes, punches the guy in the face. It's class. We have to watch that
How
sometime.
come I haven't seen that?
Because we haven't done a Clint Eastwood season.
No, we haven't.
We haven't done a Clint
we haven't done
Eastwood
the Clint Eastwood
because
thing.
his films are generally violent and
And boring.
no, not boring. They're just not kid suitable.
Okay.
They're not kid friendly. So there we go. Anyway, Duty done, all organized. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to catch up with what I do, it's the Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching on YouTube, approaching 1,000 subscribers. It's going to be 1,000 by Monday, and I'm going to celebrate. And also on Facebook as well. And this is the
21centurymom.com, and the mum is spelled M-U-M. That was like really chaotic, wasn't it? And I'm on Facebook as well, and yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. Okay, guys, wherever you are, have a fantastic day, and we'll speak to you again very soon.
Yes, we'll be here. We should be here on Sunday with the Q&A, shouldn't we?
We should be here back in a couple of days for the Q&A and amazing parenting and all the other projects that we've got up our sleeves. Well, I don't have any sleeves, but
me neither.
You know what I mean. Right. Okay.
Up our spaghetti straps. That's what they're called.
Spaghetti straps.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Right. Say bye.
See you later.
Bye. Tag me. We will. We'll tag you. Definitely. Well, it's got a great idea there. We don't tag people when we go live.
Yeah. We'll tag you.
Great.
We'll tag
good.
your person.
Right, I better leave before we say something else that's stupid. Bye.
We're done, girls.
Didn't wash her hair first.
Do you want that flower in your hair?
That's what's important.
Okay. Do you want to take a step with you?
I told her if she wants her hair to be really long, like Rapunzel's, I have to press it.